Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan.
Hey, it's Marta.
Happy Valentine's Day, at least for me.
Happy
It's well, by the
Valentine's
time this is gonna be out, it's gonna be Valentine's Day for you guys as well. Bleeding hearts everywhere. The rumbling is here. What a great episode! Last episode of Attack on Titan.
So good.
Really
so
good.
good. Incredible.
Really good.
I love how just everything comes together. It's just beautiful. And I can't wait to see. I can't wait. I can't wait what other fuckery is going to happen.
Currently, the Super Bowl is on right now. And it's just kind of funny because I was watching, like, I don't watch a lot of other reactions, but I just happened to run across this one group reaction of a bunch of Asian men together in like a group room. And, you know, they're doing like the group reaction. And it reminds me of the Game of Thrones days of like, you remember the Burlington bar? No, the Burlington bar, like this one bar that would show Game of Thrones live, and they would record the group reactions and everything to everything people, you know.
I don't know. There were a lot of bars that were doing filming. So like, I know that like the crowd would just go insane, just totally ape shit insane.
So there was this one group of like 20 people when Eden's eyes rolled and everything, and they're like, ah! It was like such a wild mind trip to see like the moment when Ymir made that decision and Eden turned into like, it was such a cool little thing to see.
I've been loving the memes too.
Oh yeah.
I love the memes.
I don't know if you saw the duck one. Did you see the duck one?
No, there's a duck
one.
There's
actually a duck one of a duck, I think in Rome, walking on top of the Colosseum. But just the way he's walking is almost exactly the same way Eden is walking. And so they made it look like the intro credits of or the intro theme of Attack on Titan. So they put a bunch of Japanese of all the credits of who wrote it and like that. It's pretty damn funny. I might make that the intro. KR, could you get on that? All right, well, we're about to see what the fallout here is of Eden's decision, and you know how he group tagged everyone in Discord here.
Yeah, word. Oh my gosh, everyone's in the place. What I'm curious to know, and this is going to be a really good indication. I think someone mentioned this in the Discord too. I can't remember. So apologies if I'm totally plagiarizing this thought, but it popped into my head. That if Levi is still alive,
right,
he should be in that desert area. He should be listening in on the message.
So yeah.
So we should. I'm gonna try and keep an eye out to see if there's like a tiny little Levi character somewhere. If they show the crowd again, I'm gonna like look out for him, because then we'll know if he's alive or not. And now that means that Hanji will know what's going on, since she's not there. And so we'll see what plan Hanji decides to come up with, because she's really freaking smart. And it's just gonna be super exciting.
I mean, the thing really right now is like, does anybody's plan really matter at this point other than Eden? Like, what can anybody really do right now? Except maybe I feel it's going to come down to Armin and Mikasa, because that's the way the show started. So in all likelihood, that's the way the show's going to end. It's going to come down to the three of them. And that's it, basically. Like, everybody else is a non-factor at this point. Even Zeke.
You think so?
Even Zeke may be a non-factor at this point.
I don't know how I feel about that, because they built up the characters, and then for them to just throw them away in this moment, and from the rest of the show,
I feel like we're going to get the perspectives of them just trying to survive now, because all the walls are down as well.
Yeah.
But everybody else is really a non-factor in the greater scheme of things at this point. Like, that's like, it's really just going to come down to Armin, Mikasa, and Eden, just because that's the way the story started with them.
That's the
way I see it. That's
possibly
the way I see it. But who knows? Who knows? Things could. It's the same as like Demon Slayer or any other typical anime story. Whoever you guys start with, it usually ends with the same people. because that's who, like, you know, Tanjiro, it's always going to be about Tanjiro and his family at the end, like the little like lightning boy, the pig dude.
Nezuko.
Yeah, no, his sister is going to basically
Nezuko.
That's it. I'd say that's it.
Oh yeah, because that is really technically where it started.
That's all where it's going to come down to those two. Yes, the others will have a deciding factor in something, and they all get their little 3-second moment, or like, come on, hear my power, whatever. But
like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, you know, same thing with Sailor Moon. It's like it started with Serena and it ends with Serena every time. Starts with Goku. And for better or worse, it ends with Goku being the top dude. Yes, Vegeta will get his little second in there. Piccolo will get his little. All the other people will lend their power, but that's kind of just the way typical stories always sort of end. I mean, you could even say the same thing about Marvel. And, you know, it started with Iron Man. It ended with Iron Man. So it's like, yeah. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. The full reaction is available on Patreon. Make sure you check that out. That's always going to be the first thing to come up first. You know, we are often late, but the reaction's always great, hopefully. Your latest reaction to Attack on Titan. This is episode 22 of the season 4, the final season. Starts now. Let's go. Fuck your butterfly.
So who's going to thaw? Who's thawing?
Whoa, what if Annie's the savior here?
You're right. Annie's
speaking of which, yo, Annie's dad, what's up? Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Wow, you might be on.
So that means Annie. Yeah. Wait, that means Annie must have heard that. If she's semi-conscious.
Right.
Oh.
You might be right. They just focused on Annie, like Annie's dad, right away. Oh, what's up with Reiner, dude?
Oh, did he get stabbed? Oh, he got shot. Of course, I forgot. It's your fault, Gabby. I blame you.
Yeah, you know, ironically, if anything, Gabby actually helped get Eren to Zeke faster with that shot.
Marley already knows. If the people in the internment camps, they know. They're gonna tell them.
Yeah, there you go, Gabby. Ooh, I wonder if she's gonna get injected. Like, Yo, what if Gabby becomes the armored titan now?
Oh no.
You're doing the same shit Eren did. Yep. In the mirror and everything. I'm gonna fight. Oh shit. All right, Gabby, let's go. This dude. But, all right, I'm gonna have to take a nap. Wow, so he's kind of seeing Eren's side in this.
Interesting.
His point, yeah. He's trying to convince himself this was the right thing to do.
Wow. Oh, look at that shot.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Woo!
I like that. Respect.
Full circle.
Dude. I like that he sees that. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Okay, wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What?
Damn.
You really want your mom to become a titan?
Connie still has that shit in her mind. Wow, okay. Oh shit. I mean, he ain't wrong.
Yeah, it's a fucking terrible idea though.
You really think you can hold on to him that long? Oh my god,
Oh,
Connie, really?
come on, Connie. I did not expect this from Connie.
Yeah, good question. Where is Zeke, actually?
Is he unconscious somewhere, maybe?
Oh, this reminds me of that first season where they were all trapped in the castle.
Yeah.
And one of them shot themselves. Yeah, this is almost exactly the same way.
Total fucking chaos.
Oh, that's yeah, I know who that is. Oh shit!
Oh!
Oh, wait, is this where Annie's buried?
I think that's where Annie's stored.
I think this is where Annie is buried deep underground.
Yeah. She's like in a
Oh,
chamber.
wow. Gabby.
Okay, fine. I like her in this one moment.
Yo, what's up, Gabby?
Okay, let's Oh! Oh!
All right, Marta. You got to give it up. You got to give it up. That was dope.
Credit for this. All the credit. Good job, Gabby. Good job.
And she switched off into an arrow and bow. What the fuck? What? The Hunger Games up in here. Oh, because
That's
she looks like
crazy.
Sasha right there. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
In her mind, that was basically
And
Sasha
that was an
coming in.
anti-Titan rifle that she
Holy
used.
shit.
That's crazy.
She got her redemption. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. She's saving your ass again, motherfucker. Don't betray her.
There you go. There you go.
Nah.
Yeah. Everybody's good on that lying tip right now. She's like, yeah, never mind. We're good. Daydream.
Daydream. Are them wall titans really trampling them walls? That's what the translation was like.
No, you're actually right. No, but that's right because they're supposed to be
Yeah.
like country hick people.
Yeah. That's right. Yep. That's right.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I like Gabby's story particularly because it parallels Eren a little bit, but it's a different sort of realization.
It's
Eden's
really
going
fun.
all the way, but this is essentially if Eden didn't go all the way and had some sort of like reflection.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I love to hate her. I know I'm always like shitting on her, but it's so much fun. I love to hate her. Oh no, Mikasa's coming. Was that Mikasa? It looks like
oh,
looks
it's
like a
Pixis.
shot. Oh,
Wait, what? Wait, Pixis?
What? How
went
is
back?
he?
Wait, I thought he got
I thought he
transformed.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Shadis.
Oh, that's
Shadis.
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 Who's that? I thought that was
Yeah,
Pixis
I
too.
thought that-
Woo! Beautiful.
Ha.
Come
Nah,
on, Yelena.
Nah,
Don't just stand
she's just like, what happened to my Lord and Savior Zeke?
there.
Yeah,
And
they just needed to get
It's fun
shook.
to see them
Yeah.
evolve in that sense.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. Here we go.
Like this is what it would have been like had they been prepared the first time around.
This is gonna be kind of dope
So
though.
cool.
Make
Hell
it
yeah.
rain.
Woo!
Oh shit, okay.
That's a great shot. Ooh, music.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, it's not. He's the one that Joker dude shot when the Jaegerists were coming up. When the Jaegerists, he's the training guy. He's the training commander.
Okay.
Yeah. Not Pixis, yeah. Oh, that's Pixis.
Oh,
yeah.
that's Pixis.
Oh, he looks so sad too.
Oh no. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna be the one?
That sucks, dude.
Oh, that fucking hurts so bad.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god, he did it.
Ooh.
That hurts so much.
Yeah,
Damn. Holy shit.
Wait, is that? Oh no, never mind. I thought that was. I was like Historia out there with the belly, dude.
Nah.
Nah, I remember her, but yeah, she looks so much like Historia.
Yeah, it's just a straight up slaughter. Dang. Woo!
Wow, look at that. Wow.
Timber!
Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh, and there's the wall titans.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you mean, what is he trying to do? He said what he's trying to do.
No. He can't see it because he's not Ymir. He's not a subject of Ymir.
Oh, that's right. What could he do? Wouldn't it be crazy if he secretly had some like avatar powers to like, you are no longer a Titan.
Where is he? What do you think you gotta? You and Eden's DMs or something?
どのタイミングで壁の崩壊と同時にアルミ
Not Annie.
エレンは言った
Yep, Annie.
全ての硬質化が
That's why it's called
解
Thaw.
かれるって
You can hear it right now. Annie, what's up, sexy?
Yeah,
Wow.
she's back. She's back. I knew she'd come back. I fucking knew she'd come.
Fuck. I wish they started with that. I do think that was kind of convenient
Yeah.
that they find out about hardening and they were able to put that together. But I'm trying to think of anybody else that has had some sort of like hardening that
Could potentially come back up.
yeah, but I think that's basically it though.
I
Yeah.
think she was the most important puzzle piece to
Her hair grew
unlock.
out too, I think, a little bit.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like yeah, I'm looking back at that
Oh, you're-
screenshot. It's like such a like over, not necessarily. It's sexualized without being sexualized, but it's just kind of funny to me that they really did like swimsuit style. Oh, the person that is has Annie up against the wall is the closest thing you can call best friend, actually. I forgot her
Oh,
name.
I see. Yeah, they have
yeah.
the same unicorn patch on
It
the
was
shoulder.
it was basically her friend slash roommate, her kind of comrade that they did a whole episode on her actually about Annie's it was called like Annie's friend or something like that, because that was the whole thing. It's like
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
no, it was one of the OVAs that came out, which the OVAs are really good. It's a shame
I
they've
still
never,
haven't seen them.
Yeah,
Ugh, don't hate me.
no, it's just a shame they've never released them. I think in
you have
North
to you have
America.
to find them online and stuff. You have
Right.
to dig
It's
it out.
on it's in Netflix Japan at least now, the OVAs, which is
Oh, really?
yeah, the animation's a little raw, but it was never meant to be like a replacement. It was just something that you get when you bought the mangas, and so I watched them, and it was weird because back then they used to release it on DVD and everything. But that was also where you got to see after they tried that out, the best episode out of all of those was probably Sasha's. I'm not wait, Sasha? No, it wasn't Sasha. It was technically Hanji, but it was Hanji recovering a diary of someone who used to study Titans, because back then we didn't know anything about it, and so this person saw that this one Titan literally said something like Niku or something, was trying to talk, and they were like, wait, what the hell? And so she was studying this Titan and eventually got eaten by it, and but you saw from her perspective how it worked, and it was pretty cool because it was like such a significant part of the story back then, but not too many people know about it. But that whole book and everything, like one of the museums that I went to, or one of the exhibitions that I went to, actually had that book that she wrote her whole journal right up to the point where she got eaten. And
wow,
like it was pretty cool, like this whole story. And I'm like, damn, they never really went back to this. And then of course after that, those OVAs were so successful that they ended up doing another one with Levi's origin.
I heard a lot. I heard that one was really good.
The origin
too.
story, and that one was really cool too. But anyways, yeah, that girl is Annie's like BFF
Friend.
for the most part. But I think if I recall, she also got a lot of shit afterwards because she essentially was kind of like bunking up with a terrorist. So people essentially thought that she also was in on it, or that she betrayed the cause and things like that. And, you know, she kind of got shunned and I think lost some of her position in the military police. If I recall, I'm getting all the stories.
Well, she still has her jacket here.
Right. No, but I think it was like she
patches.
got demoted. Like she got demoted to just like cleanup duty all the time or something like that. Because like whoever was part of like Annie's regiment was just put in a really bad predicament because nobody knew anything about her, but everybody assumed they did. So and you know, it was just embarrassing that somebody that deep. Somebody was able to get that close
to the center of the
Yep.
freaking
Yep. And nobody
Kingdom.
knew, which was crazy. But I don't know, maybe Annie can go sit up there with Yelena and just stare at it. They can both just stare at it because
Now I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so what is her purpose now? How much
Annie?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember how much time Annie has left. How much is this her last year as a Titan too?
It's a good question because you don't know, like we don't know if the freezing put a hold on her situation or not.
Oh, that's
The
true,
only thing
yeah.
I can assume is that she's not on her last year because you don't really see it in her eyes. Usually, when a lot of them are on their last year or they're getting there, you start seeing the scratches
Just,
on
the
their face and
lines,
everything.
marks.
Outside of Eden, because Eden is on that god level there. He's always had those situations, but the others tend to start showing that wear and tear a lot more on their last year. So I don't know, but
What do they think? What do you think they're gonna do with her in terms
I
of
don't
the
know either.
storyline? There's no. Do you think they've like dropped any clues? I'd be curious if anyone like
What
has spotted some clues, some foreshadowing clues that like might give us a hint. I mean, without spoiling anything.
No,
But,
it's funny. No, what's funny is the fact that some people have brought up like the first couple of episodes of Attack on Titan, and they showed that oh, breaking news, the Rams did win the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Okay. And it was a comeback. Hey, LA baby. Anyways, what I was gonna say was people have been bringing up the first couple of episodes of Attack on Titan and showing that Eden was there the entire time. Like future Eden was there. Like they would take the outfits and the crowd. Like when young Mikasa, Eden, and Armin were talking about joining the scouts, and they were, Eden's up here eating bread or something. You can see people in the back wearing the same outfit that Eden is wearing now, and you're like, he was there all the time. I don't know how true it was, but yeah,
I'm gonna take a look.
I doubt it, but you never know because everybody
with this time travel stuff.
It could be a coincidence. Like it could be a big coincidence, but who knows?
I mean, I wonder if that is true, what would his purpose be? Would it be an event that like maybe Ottoman is trying to show him his humanity again, show him like that, like this is what life was like, and you really want to like put us in this situation. You're essentially like you're destroying everyone, including us.
So
as much as you want to save the people of Paradise Island, like you're not going to do them any good.
You have a good point. Is the fact that something you mentioned was, okay, how does Annie fit into this? Well, just thinking about it, brainstorming here, Annie she's crystallized. She was crystallized for, we're talking years now, maybe. I think I want to say a good 8 years or so. Or at least, a good 6 to 8 years she was crystallized, because we even had the 4-year gap as well. The 4-year gap jump. And so, she's been crystallized. She's been in this stasis for so long that it is very possible that she had the most time with Ymir, because in theory, the other Ymir, the fake Ymir, has talked about how she was going to the end. She was just walking in the desert, which seemed like 100 years or something like that, and that was basically, as we now know, that was her essentially being communicating and being rebuilt by Ymir, the real Ymir. My guess, and then as we've seen with Zeke, even for a short instance, he said felt like years. Ymir was rebuilding him. What's his name? Reiner has also described something fairly similar to that same idea of being rebuilt by Ymir. So my guess is that Annie very possibly has had a lot of time to spend with Ymir, and would probably have some sort of insight as to not necessarily reverse engineer, but at least a way to contact Eden.
But she needs to be. But how would they get to the plane if they don't have royal blood?
I think they can. I think they can still get to the plane as being one of the 9
because
because they don't have royal blood. which means they don't have the control, but they do have. I mean, Eren got there, but what I oh maybe touching
But he
Historia.
was
They go
touching.
find they go find Historia, or they find
Oh.
Mikasa may have something around her. I don't know, but as being one of the subjects of the Ymir and also being one of the 9 Titans probably allows them to do something a little bit more.
Maybe.
And so I'm sure that's what it is. Like, it's very possible that Annie could harden up something and go into some sort of stasis with Armin. Who knows? I don't know. And then they go talk to Eren that way. I don't know. But it would I wouldn't go past the fact of, like, you know, yeah, Annie is probably, because Annie's probably the fastest one out of
Yeah.
all of them. You know, it's her. She
And
probably
she's a good fighter too.
she would hold,
Like hand
she
to
could-
hand,
right.
she's good
It's
regardless.
very possible she holds Armin in one hand, Mikasa in the other, and just is just goom 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 goom, and doing one of those Evangelion Mach 1 speed dashes to the front to go talk to Eren. I don't know. And then at the end, Armin does his whole colossal thing, and that would definitely put a stop a little bit, if not momentarily, to the rumbling, just a little bit, to go talk to Armin. I don't know, to talk to Eren. Who knows?
Oh,
what
like
they're
to
all-
disperse like use it to disperse the colossal titans.
possibly the other
And-
ones, yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Just to go talk to him. I don't know exactly what they're. I think we're still gonna have a lot of cleanup here. Like this next, so the first one was Thaw, and then so the next one is Sunset, because it's gonna get dark, and you know, it is what it is. We shall see, man. But yeah,
I
this
think
was
maybe
Hmm.
Sunset could allude to going to the other plane also.
okay.
Like when the sun sets, it leaves one hemisphere to go to the other. It's not necessarily that the sun disappears. So maybe it could be a whole thing with Annie and going into the different plane, like maybe catching up on where she was this whole time. That could
Maybe.
be possible. And then finish with like kind of picking up where it kind of is leaving off right now, where they're still are marching in towards the water to get to the Marleyan Empire.
You might be right.
I'm just
You
trying to like
are.
think deeper into like what sunset could mean, you know? What other like
I
the
see it as
sunsets on
closing.
an empire is also like a common phrase.
Yeah, I see it as a closing, basically. I
Hmm.
think this what we were just kind of talking about as well, is like this might be the end of Paradise, and everybody's like, all right, we just gotta leave now. It's there's nothing left here. It's time to go,
Yeah.
basically, because
They
I
have
mean,
no wall protection. They have no walls.
but
They
they
only have a castle that's like partially
True.
demolished, and it's not going to hold an entire population.
and maybe they
of
don't need it
people.
anymore, to be honest. But then, and that's the other thing, is like, you know, I didn't really care so much about anybody on the other side, but then now I kind of feel bad, because it's like Onya Poko, the black dude, he his family, his whole hometown's getting wiped out, dude. Like, that, unless Eden's just like, you know, he's just like, oh wait, he's like, sorry, there's an amendment to what I was saying, everybody. We can keep all the black people because they didn't do anything to us, you know. Affirmative action in this rumbling.
Oh,
Like, what do they call it? The not the when the whole thing about slave, like, of people getting money, starts with an R, like the not
reparations.
reparations. There you go. Reparations in the
You
rumbling.
get to live. Oh no.
Yeah, all the minorities are spared, because Eden's like, nah, y'all good. You got all good. You're like, you're partially.
It's
part
February.
Ymir.
It's Black History Month.
Yeah. It's
Get
February, you know. Black History.
I don't think
Month.
the Japanese writers are gonna think of anything like that.
Yeah, but, I mean, well, imagine what's gonna happen with Mikasa's family, all the Orientals or something like that. The
I'm
Asians.
interested to know how.
Where the
that's
hell are
all
they,
gonna-
dude?
Yeah, weren't
like-
they supposed to like bring weren't they supposed to like bring back up, or they?
They were supposed to bring like
back.
this technology and using the crystal stuff, and like they were gonna use like gliders and all this other stuff. That was.
I
their
want to
kind of
go
plan.
back to the episode where that last episode where we see them and
Oh, and she's
catch
licking
to
her
see
lips
if
and
there's
shit.
anything that she says that could foreshadow what's coming.
Probably because
they
I mean,
still
like,
exist, or unless they got caught up in the war over there and we just kind of have to like forget it. But I
I
just
don't
feel
know,
like
man.
this show is so purposeful. They don't just show you something for no reason. There's always a reason to everything they show you, whether it's significant or insignificant.
Well, we're gonna
And
find
it's
out.
always just all significant.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, I mean, Demon Slayer is now. I think the season finale was yesterday or so. So possibly.
really?
I don't know. I think it
I
wrapped
don't know.
up.
I'm
here,
still
so
behind.
It's all about Shingeki now for the next couple of weeks, and it'll be a fun ride. So I guess we'll see you guys all on the next episode.
Yeah.
Full reaction is available on Patreon. Thank you to KR Presents for editing and doing all this good stuff. And we'll talk to you guys on the next one. See you guys next week for the next episode of Shingeki no Kyojin Attack on Titan. Peace.